Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's do this, baby. What's up, everyone? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, ladies and gentlemen, and here we are, back with another action figure review. Alright, so today we're going to be taking a look at Overtkill. I love the name. I love that name. Overtkill. Overtkill. A lot of people say Overkill, but no, it's Overtkill. I'm pretty excited, man. I've watched numerous reviews of this guy. So far he hasn't received that much praise. My buddy Custom Comics did a review of him. He said it was shit. to put it in simple terms. I've been watching him on Instagram customize this figure. He's been giving me some good ideas, and I think I might do a little customization of him myself. That's going to be in a future video. Right now we're going to be taking a look at this Overtkill, give you my review, let you know what I think of him. But also, if you guys know me, then you guys know that I love doing comparisons. So we're going to do some comparisons with all the Overtkill figures that I own that have ever been released, pretty much. The first one to the second one to the third one to the Adventures of Spawn Overtkill. We're going to do a bunch of freaking comparisons, guys. So stay tuned for that. We're going to see how well this guy measures up with all the other Overtkill figures and how far we've come. Kind of like an evolution of Overtkill. So let's slice open the box right there. Cut it from side to side. Side to side. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering about the art right there, look at that beautiful artwork, man. That's a great looking piece right there, man. That's Mcfarlane. Nobody does it quite like Mcfarlane. Side art, if you're wondering. Really great looking piece. Okay, so we're gonna see if this is shit or if it's a pickup. There's the amazing box right there, the spectacular flames and the spawn base right there. So there is Overtkill. Let's go ahead and clip him out. He just has a few twisty ties, so it doesn't look too shabby. So we'll cut that real quick. And let's see. We'll cut this real quick. Quick as in 15 minutes later. He does have tape right here for his hands. I don't know why. We'll take that out, and then we'll pop out okay. Alright guys, let me give you my 2 cents. Let me bring my camera down just a little bit, being that he's out the box. He's not as big. Okay, I see what everybody's talking about. Yeah, it's a very toy. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me bring my camera up. I was lying. He is much bigger than I thought. That's what she said. But yeah, here's Overtkill. And yeah, I kind of see what everybody has said. Well, what everybody's saying. It's very toy. It's a very, it feels like a plastic cheap toy. That's kind of what it feels like. So yeah, I understand everything that everybody's saying. With that being said, he looks pretty good. I mean, he doesn't look that bad. He does look pretty good. I mean, the detail's not that bad. Of course, this green is kind of horrible, but at the same time, you guys know me. I like cheesy stuff. You know what I mean? So the green to me is not that bad. Yes, the lack of detail in his back. The gunmetal is not that bad. It could be a little bit better. It does look kind of plastic, toyish. It doesn't look like an adult collectible, you know what I mean? It looks like a kid's toy. Especially the green. This green, yeah, man. And the way it feels, too. Like, it's very loose. The torso. I see what they were trying to do. I think they kind of overdid it. You know what I mean? The torso is very, very loose. With that being said, he can... Look at that. He does have some wide array of movement in his torso. He can get down on the disco floor and boogie. But yeah, that's really loose, man. There's similar issue with Cygor where his diaper was just horrible, but it wasn't that bad, you know what I mean? I mean, the mechanical parts, as you guys see, I'll give you guys a close-up. It's actually done really nicely, despite the green color, the silver. The body looks like it could use an upgrade. The face is of course, the selling point. It's probably the best. Well, not the best, but it's the best part of the entire figure. But it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Is it a little overpriced? Yes. I remember watching somebody else's review of this, and they said that they should have just made this guy. They should just gave the license to Raw 10. Right? And so Raw 10 could have made this guy for $20, and they probably would have done a better job. And I kind of agree with that. But he's not that bad. This green, yeah, I like it and I don't like it. You know what I mean? I think this guy's marked at $50. I think he should have been like 30, 35, maybe 40 at the lowest. But it's a good figure. I like it. Despite the ugliness of the color, I like it. You guys know I love cheesy shit. So this guy, yeah, man. Let's do a size comparison real quick. So Overtkill stands at about 9.5 inches tall. So we'll go from here, then we'll make our way down. So this was the last Overkill figure that we got. And yeah, there is really no comparison. It's a different time, a different era. Mcfarlane is using cheaper plastic. It's done in a more cheaper way. This guy right here is a masterpiece. And this guy is not too, I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, you're comparing, apples to oranges, except, this orange has mold on it. You see what I'm saying? And this comes with a weapon, as you guys saw right there when he fell down. He comes with this right here as well, the meter. The detail is, way superior, of course. Mcfarlane, older Mcfarlane doesn't compare to newer Mcfarlane as far as like detail is concerned. But I do like it. I do like this one. So I'm not going to hate on it, guys. I actually do like it. As a Spawn fan, I don't think you'd be disappointed. So here he is with Adventures of Spawn Overtkill. And if you guys don't have the Adventures of Spawn lineup, I definitely recommend it. One of my favorite lines in my entire collection. Put him back here. Then here he is with Overkill 2. So this is what I mean. I mean, compared to like 90s toys, I don't really hate them, you know what I mean? Because I kind of still like this stuff, this cheesy stuff that they came up with in the 90s. So compared to the 90s stuff, it really doesn't bother me, you know what I mean? And then the very first one, the one that started it all, ladies and gentlemen, this was the one that started it all. So maybe they were kind of doing a throwback, with this color right here, and this kind of doing like a throwback to the original version. That's kind of what I think they were going for, with a mixture of the new stuff. You know what I mean? So I kind of understand what Mcfarlane was going for. With that being said, let's compare them with some figs that I just recently reviewed. Commando Spawn. That's how he measures up with Commando Spawn. Another zombie-like creature, Jason, NECA Jason. How about Baraka? Some of the last figs I reviewed, and look, they all attend the same convention. They all see the same dermatologist. They all see the same dentist. Ninja Spawn. The last figure that I reviewed of no, that wasn't his name. His name was Grifter, and his gun fell out. If you guys didn't see that review, check it out. That was my last review, but here he is with Grifter. And just for the hell of it, just to break out another big guy from Wildcats, being that I have him sitting here. Here he is with Maul. Let's do, I'm sure you guys want to see a Cygor comparison, right? Here he is with Cygor. So yeah, he is bigger than Cygor, as he should be. So yeah, here he is with Overtkill right there. I mean, it's not too shabby, guys. It's not too shabby. We'll go over a little bit more of his articulation in a moment. If you're wondering how does he measure up with Clown, here he is with Clown. Violator. How does he measure up with Violator? Violator is actually bigger. So let me go over the quick articulation, guys, for Overkill. So knee bend, legs go up that much. The diaper kind of folds in a little bit because it's rubberized. Arm movements, not so much. Arms can go out that much. Of course, this is going to be hindered. You can't really get his arms to go out that far because of this design right here. Be careful that shit doesn't snap off. It is articulated, but just be careful of that. I mean, I like it. You know, as a Spawn fan, I like it. He does have a swivel movement there at the ankles. He does have, look at that, knee rotation. That's really dope. I like that a lot. Same thing with his other leg. Okay, so let me give you my rating, guys. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. As you guys know me, I'm a little bit more accepting of when it comes to cheesy shit. Because I like cheesy, cool, creepy action figures. And yeah, this one's not too bad. The lime green is a little horrible. I wish if he had chosen a different color, like this dark green right here, this metallic dark green, then we probably wouldn't be having this conversation. I think he would be a little bit higher. But I really, yeah, he can use more detail in the skin. In the green, it's not that great. Oh, other than that, he's a pretty good figure. I like him. So I'm going to give you my rating. I'll give him like a 7.8. 7.8 out of 10. Not too shabby. This shit right here, I think this loose shit right here, the feel of him, you know what I mean? The lightness of him, I feel like he could be like a raw 10 figure in the green. I think if this wasn't the way it was, and if it was a darker green, he'd probably be like an 8.4. And I think maybe the skin, it just needs a little bit more detailing, you know what I mean? It just looks a little too pale, a little bit too dead. But overall, it's a pretty good figure. I do recommend it as a Spawn fan. Maybe some of you guys might be disappointed because it doesn't really rival this one. But I think when you get it in hand, you know, it's the same thing with the Cygor figure. You know, the Cygor figure from back in the day, you know, compared to the new one. I can see how some people still like that older Cygor figure. But this is just kind of a different take on Overkill, and I do like him. So, yeah, he's definitely due for a custom. I definitely do want to change this green on him. Maybe some detail on his skin. But other than that, he's definitely, if you're a Spawn fan, he's definitely a pickup in my opinion. I do like him. You guys heard my gripes. We'll leave it at that. I don't know. I don't want to keep repeating myself. But yeah, from one Spawn fan to another, I'd definitely say pick him up. I just don't like the price point of $50. I think 40 would have been good for this guy. And you guys heard my gripes. The green, more detailing on his skin, and the mechanical parts as well. All right, guys, we'll go ahead and leave it at that. I just want to thank you guys for watching in. I will catch you in the next review. Thank you. Peace out.